Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Quinn, and this is Never Forget Your Why. And you may be wondering, girl, you look a little different. Yeah, I took my braids out and straightened my hair, and this is the length it is now. Um, yeah, I shaved it back in January, and it's August, and I thought it would have been longer than this by now, but I did shave it to the quick. I did shave it really, really bald, and I've never been bald before. And I assumed it would have been longer because my hair's always grown really, really long, like really fast. But I didn't moisturize it really in my braids or anything either. So yeah. Anyway, this was also my start of my 4th week at work. I've been there 3 weeks. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing pretty good. I've heard good things. Hopefully I'll keep the pace going when I get officially into production where every number counts. But I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but my job is literally a numbers game, which is funny because I'm going to school for accounting. So, like, numbers and numbers. Isn't that funny? It kind of plays into each other. Also, if you're wondering, no, I am not trying to be a boy. I'm just wearing my hair short. And if you've known me for a while, you know that I wear clothes like this, chill clothes, you know. So, what is there to update? Really, nothing. I mean, I've been working, taking care of the babies. They start school in less than a week now. And today I'm off of work, so we will be heading to the school to enroll Raina into kindergarten. This will be her very first year. And I'm excited about that. She's excited about that. She's ready to go. I showed you on the last vlog that or the vlog before, either the last one or the one before, she lost her 2 bottom teeth, which is so funny. Also, this week I will be having to go clothes shopping. So I will be going through their wardrobes and seeing what they need. I think I am going to also buy myself a bunch of black leggings and maybe some black t-shirts in more my size because these oversized clothes are a lot. So I might be doing that, or I might, because I have a bunch of t-shirts, I might just buy a whole bunch of black leggings for work. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, I won't wear my old beat up SpongeBob shoes because my feet, the thing about when you're riding on a reach truck is that you don't think this because just like you're riding around, but also they call it forklifts as well. It does have forks, but I guess they call it the stand-up forklift, but it's a reach truck. So if you YouTube or Google narrow aisle reach truck, that's what I drive. Been doing that for years, but now it's just in a huge, much bigger warehouse. Anywho, so the thing about the reach trucks is you're standing all day. And the thing is, you're standing, but you're not moving your feet. So your feet ache, they get numb. And when I first started, like, I was wearing these cute boots that I gotten from Walmart for cheap, and my feet were killing me. I'm talking unbearable amount of pain. And then I tried to use the boot socks, and with the squeeze of I think the boots were also too narrow because I have wide feet. I think they were too narrow for my feet because my pinky toe was just feeling so compressed. So I went and bought some men's like work boots, the Wrangler kind, and they did not work. They made my feet hurt worse in the boots, so I threw the boots away. And I kept the socks. I was planning to use the socks as rags and then throw them away eventually. So then I switched to my old beat up running shoes. And I had put the insoles, because the insoles were in the boots, and then I put them in the running shoes, and that helped for a little while. And then, but those shoes were so beat up. I'm talking there's holes in it. The insides tore up. Like, I've had them for years, and they were like $15 max at Walmart, and I bought them back in 2022. I think, yeah, either 2022 or 2023. Regardless, they're like 2 to 3 years old, and they were like $15 shoes, $15 shoes. So I finally threw those bad boys, and I wore them for everything because I always believe in just having one pair of running shoes for everything, and then having a pair of flip flops and having a pair of heels, and maybe a pair of boots, like high heel boots, and that was it. Anywho, so yeah, so I got rid of those, and I ended up switching to my SpongeBob shoes because I have flip flops and I have flat like Converse style shoes. that are SpongeBob and Patrick. It was like this one time, I think last year, that they had them on sale for like 15 bucks a piece. So I bought the flip flop pair and I bought the shoe pair different times, but I bought them both. So I've got a SpongeBob foot and a Patrick foot. And so I wore these shoes and I put the insoles in them, and I've been wearing the compression socks, and they work so amazing because my feet were swelling and my ankles, and but the compression has helped a lot, and now my feet are like not swollen. So I put the compression socks on, and I put the insoles are in the shoes, and I put the shoes on. I do need to get some more insoles, like maybe different kinds, and switch them out. But that has been working as well, and like my feet feel so much better. I mean, they do still ache, but nothing a little like as I'm bringing a pallet down, I'll take one foot up and I'll kind of do some ankle rotations, and then or as I'm lifting, yeah, as I'm bringing them down, usually is when I do the rotations. Because I can just look at it, lift my foot, rotate, or as I'm going up, lift a foot, rotate, and then alternate feet, get the blood circulating again, and that kind of eases pain. Do my feet still ache by the end of the day? Sure, but it's bearable. It's not like unbearable. And then like today, like I'm home, they don't hurt, and if I take the time to soak my feet, massage my feet, then I'm in a good place. I mean, I'm trying to. It's early. It's 7:19. I've been up since 6:30, just taking the day slow and easy. But I'm going over my bills, so I can get like things paid. I get paid this week, so I get paid tomorrow. So I'll be I'm just going over what bills I'm gonna pay with this check, and then what bills I can save to like next week or the week after. So that's kind of what I'm going over right now. And stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to get things together. I'm trying to keep things together. I'm trying to, do the best I can. I have some savings goals because I do want to get some new furniture, like a new couch for sure. I want to get new beds for the girls and bed railings. And then eventually, I'd like to get a bed in my room and turn this into a bedroom and not an office anymore. So yeah, it's mostly just been boring, I guess. Like nothing super exciting has happened since the last couple of weekends. Now it's just like getting into the nitty gritty of life and getting school started, and my classes will be starting soon. So I'm excited about that. So I've really just been working, and we've been catching up on our Bible study. We are finally almost done with Matthew. I know it's taken way too long. I mean, we honestly could have gotten through Matthew like in 2 weeks. Had we done like 2 chapters a day or something, like every single day. But regardless, we're almost done with it, and I'm hoping when we jump into Mark that we'll go through it a little bit quicker, and not take months to do it, because it's my fault because we take like days of no Bible study, and that's my fault. That's my fault. Except for my oldest daughter, I think I told you guys that she would periodically read her Bible herself, some solo reading, which is wonderful and beautiful, and I'm so happy about that. But my point of Bible study together, that's my fault. Also, I will be getting paint soon to paint these walls. I'm trying to bring that up. So maybe next weekend or something, we'll go through and we'll paint her room, and then where she's doodled everywhere, because she's doodled everywhere. It's like everywhere I look, there's more doodles. And so yeah, I've also been cooking a lot more. I've been trying to keep food simple at home. I said I'm gonna keep the budget cheaper at home, simply because, like I said, I want to go out and experience, and I don't want to have as many processed foods in our diet. And so I've been cooking a lot with rice, which is funny because I always hated rice all my life, almost 30 years of just being like, And all of a sudden, I like rice, and I actually cook it pretty okay. I mean, I'm not the best at it. It's really hard to perfect rice, but I've done it. The first time I did it really, really well, this couple of weeks or whatever. And then after that, it's been like okay-ish rice. So I'm still trying to work on that. I'm thinking about getting a rice cooker. I want to find one in pink. I'm thinking about getting a rice cooker, because I'm cooking that a lot. That's the baseline for like all of our dinners. I said that's what we're gonna do. Rice is cheap. It's a nice, healthier. It's a good carb, I think. I guess I've never really researched it, but that, and then put like some chicken on top. You kind of top it with anything. So, and I know all countries do that, but I never was into it. So for me, it's new. For me, it's different. For me and my kids. So I said that's what we're gonna do. It's cheaper. I don't want to do noodle as much because I feel like noodle freaking like it constipates. I don't know if maybe you have to get like a more expensive, better quality noodle. But regardless, the jasmine rice is what we eat. So I've been doing that. I'm getting 5-pound bags at a time because I like that they zip. And yeah, and I heard that jasmine's better quality. I'm not really sure if that's true. I also need to start rinsing my rice. I think that's why it doesn't cook as well the last few times. But the first time I rinsed it thoroughly, and then the last couple times I'm just like quick making it because it's right after work and I'm exhausted. I'm just like, whatever, our body will process it. We prepare our food, it'll be okay. But yeah, so I'm sorry I've been rambling for like 10 minutes. I just wanted to do a quick little sit down and talk about things that have been going on. So yeah, that's basically what life has been right now. And yeah, nothing super exciting, just getting things together. Like I told you guys, like I hit my 30th year and this is gonna be different. This decade's gonna be better. Like I feel ready to do stuff. I feel ready. Like I'm more active and talkative to people. Like I want to make friends and I go up to people and I say, hey, like I was so shy for like the last decade of my life. And like now it's just like I want to talk to everyone and I don't care how I look. Like I really had to be like to the nine. Like my makeup had to be done and my body had to be tight and everything. Like, you know, and still I do want my body to be tight now, you know what I'm saying? But it's like if I got a little stomach, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and try to hold it in. I'm not gonna fake it anymore because I was faking it for myself because everyone else saw and they still cared about me for who I was. But me, I'd look at myself and oh, my stomach, I have to hold it in. And now it's just like I just let it go. Listen, when I need to tighten my core, I tighten it when I'm doing lifts and stuff. But to walk around every day trying to hold my stomach in, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not doing it anymore. I do want to get in shape, but I want to get in shape and see the real me. Not me holding my stomach in and in the mirror I'm thinking I look like that and really I don't. And then when I take a deep breath, now I'm seeing the real. No, I see the real and I need to just dress my body accordingly and then just make healthy lifestyle changes. That's just what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be a really long road. I may be in the 180s for or 190s for like a really long time. It may be a pound a week or something. I don't know. And I maybe half a pound a week. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to feel good and feel better. And the thing is, I said I want to take it better too because when I did the 10 miles a day, I ended up causing this knee pain in my left knee. And then when I started working and standing on that forklift, not moving, it did not help. It made it worse. And the bad shoes and the misalignment and all that, it was horrible. And my knee was the worst. And finally, after fixing the shoe situation and after taking time to soak my feet and after taking time to do the knee rotations and stuff like that on my brakes, my knee does not hurt. And it's been like a month. And I'm like, I just noticed it yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, my knees are hurting. Because the day before yesterday, I was like, oh, the pain in my knee is going away. And then yesterday, my knee did not hurt. And today, my knee feels great. So I'm just like, and it started radiating to my other knee. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So I was like, it's definitely something I'm doing. Because I know there's nothing wrong with my knees. It's just something I did wrong. Like, I injured my knee somehow. And I do believe it was the heavy impact of running and squatting and walking 10 miles a day when my body wasn't ready. And also with all this weight on it. Because I mean 200 pounds on my bones is not good. I could never make it over 180. So getting up to 200 pounds not pregnant is like, it was really bad on my knees and really bad on my bones. And I said I really need to make a change when it comes to everything. So eating proper foods. Do I still eat sweets? Of course. Like for dinner, I'm still gonna have something sweet. The thing is I'm just not going to have a lot of it. Anything that's snackish, I need to make sure that I pay attention and kind of mentally calculate the calories because those freaking great value like fruit Nutribars, the Nutri-Grain off-brand bars, I am obsessed with it. I always get like a big thing of those because like I like them for like the girls' quick snacks and my quick snacks. Well, I prefer not for me because when I see them, I will eat 3 to 5 of them in one sitting. And so I'm trying to be mindful of that and really keep myself full, which is another reason why I said I want to focus on rice because I noticed the rice and chicken has kept me full and I'm not really craving or thinking about other foods. And then I eat something sweet. So I'll have a piece of cake or something and like that's it. And like I feel good and I feel fine. So, you know, but like those like quick sugars, like, and I've been baking. Maybe it's because I've been baking the cakes and cupcakes as well. Because I've been baking. I've been getting cake mix and baking muffins and cakes and adding the frosting and all that. And maybe that's what's helping too because I'm baking them. Even though the product's a process, I haven't looked at the ingredients on the cake mix boxes, but it's been better. I don't know how my girls have felt, but they've been good, I guess. I told them that each week that they're good. Um, okay, so, and I'm like rambling. I think I'm gonna make this its own video. So let's just chit chat for a bit. So my daughters, when I worked at Home Depot and when I worked at Lowe's, I worked overnight. And my girls were a bit younger, but they were very rowdy and reckless, and I barely got sleep. Every morning, I mean, every day when I got off work, I would only get like 4 hours of sleep, maybe two, and it'd be broken up. It would be bright. There was no blackout curtains or nothing like that. My girls were loud and crazy, and they just were off the walls. And I barely got any sleep, and I was always grumpy, always cranky, always exhausted. I was falling asleep at work. I literally was so tired that when I first started Home Depot, I fell asleep sweeping at the end of my shift. I was standing up, honey. I was standing up, sweeping, and I fell asleep. I don't remember stopping and falling asleep. I fell asleep, and one of my coworkers walked up, and I like saw this shadow like to my left side. My eyes were like closed, and I saw like this figure, and like they scared the crap out of me. And I was like, and it just he laughed so hard. It was so funny. I was like, oh my god! But it woke me up, and I was kind of thankful he did scare the crap out of me, because like it woke me up, and I was able to like it got my blood flowing and my adrenaline going, and I was able to stay up for the last like half an hour of my shift. And oh my gosh, we laughed so hard. But he was like, "You asleep?" I said, "I was." I said, "I have never in my life fallen asleep standing up. I fell asleep standing up. Thank God I didn't fall." But yeah, I don't know how long he was there and how long he saw me falling asleep, or if he just caught me standing there falling asleep and was like, "What's she doing?" But yeah, anyway. And then before that, when I worked at Lowe's, um, this one day I was so sleepy, I was falling asleep while walking, and I felt it in my body. Like my eyes were blurry, everything was moving, shifting. I was so tired. I walked to the bathroom, and I put y'all know I was sleepy. I put my vest on the ground in the bathroom, and I don't remember if I set an alarm or not, but I just put my vest on the ground in the bathroom, and I laid on it, and I went to sleep for about 5 minutes. I was so tired on that bathroom floor, y'all. Public bathroom floor. I was so tired. At least I was like conscious enough to put my vest down before I landed. I was so freaking, that feeling, that is a feeling of exhaustion I have never felt in my entire life. But that feeling of exhaustion is dangerous. It is dangerous, and there really is an importance to sleep. Okay, getting your proper rest. I can handle regular tired now after dealing with those bouts of absolute exhaustion where I was capable of sleeping on the public bathroom floor, and I fell asleep standing up, and I fell asleep numerous times driving home. I fell asleep numerous times driving home. Is dangerous not getting your sleep, because and a lot of times I sit back and I say, the way that I swerved sometimes, and thank God it was late, there weren't like hardly anyone on the road. I was like, the way I was swerving, the way I would fall asleep, and then wake up, or the road would be moving, and like, thank God that I never got like pulled over, because they would have assumed I was drunk driving. 1,000%. 1,000%, until they did a breathalyzer and realized, you know, but I definitely would have been held there being questioned, because I was so tired. And the thing is one day I filmed myself, and I was gonna post it, but I didn't, because I was like, people are gonna think that I've been drinking, and I hadn't been. I don't drink and drive. But so I was like, people are gonna think that I'm drunk if I post this. But I filmed myself. This was when I moved here, and I was still working at Home Depot, and I moved out here, and I had to drive an hour, and I think it's before was it before the girls were? I think it's before they were homeschooled. I think, yeah, something, I don't know, but we were driving back home, and I was so tired that I was filming, or was I driving home? I don't remember where I was driving. I don't remember if they were with me or not. I haven't seen this clip in a long time, but I was filming myself, and I turned the light on, and I was just talking. And I was like, let me just film myself, because I want to see how it looks when I'm falling asleep. And like my speech was slurred. My train of thought was going. I couldn't hold a full conversation, because my consciousness was like slipping in and out of sleep. REM sleep, probably a good sleep. It's them good sleeps. Like when you go to the dentist and you got to get your wisdom teeth taken out, that's that good sleep that you wake up, you like, what? Y'all, I look back at that now and realize how absolutely dangerous that was, and how scary that was, and how far I have come, and where I don't want to be again. That's why when I was offered this job and it said morning, I was like, I will get up at 3 a.m, honey, for a job before I go in overnight. thank God. That's what I didn't want. I said, I don't want to go to sleep at night overnight. I can't do it. And it doesn't match with having kids, you know? Like, maybe, like, if I didn't and I had my blackout curtains and all that, you know what I mean? Then, like, sure, if you can make sure you get your full rest with a dark room and shift your biological clock, sure, but I never want to do that again. And if I can stay working this job, that will be amazing, at least through my degree. But anyway, yeah, life has been crazy. Life has been great. And I'm looking at life. Life has sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Life has sucked. And now I'm just trying to make life better. Make it better. Have a reason to live. And make a future for my kids. That's my goal. That's my goal. Like the gist of my goal. You know, there's like little minute details and things like that, but the gist of my goal. And make sure that they have a relationship with God. And like I tell them, I say, it's my place to teach you and your place to choose. Because I'm not taking away your free will. If you decide you don't want to follow this religion, that's your choice. But I tell them, hey, this is the consequences of that, and this is the consequences of following the Lord. We all get a choice. Like I say, God gave us free will. I'm not going to take that away from you, but while you're under my roof, you will learn it. You will hear it, because it's my place to teach you. Because if I don't teach you, then the Lord's going to hold me accountable for what you do. And no. I gotta be held accountable for enough sins that I do, okay? Cussing and all that. But yeah. Anyways, you guys, I am gonna end this here. I think I'm gonna make this its own video, so I don't know what the thumbnail's gonna look like. And yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit a like so that I know. I appreciate all my followers, subscribers, my friends, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I feel you guys are friends. Especially ones that, you know, you comment and you like and just watching is nice. But I hope you've had a great summer. If your kids are already back, I hope they've had a great week. If you're back to school, I hope you've had a great week, first week. Like I said, I don't start school till the 18th, and my girls don't start school till the 13th. So like we've got like a little bit of time. I've got about 11 days. They've got less than a week, so we've got a little time. I'm hoping that when they go back to school that they'll put my assignments up so I can get started. I want to get started early and double check my books so that I can open up my I need to get a binder from Dollar Tree. I can open up my book that's loose leaf. But yeah, anywho, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I love you, and God loves you. And if you don't believe in God, I hope that you don't believe in Jesus, let me say, because everyone believes in a God, you know. The right people don't believe in the God, the Heavenly Father. And most people don't want to believe in Jesus, but just know that, you know, the Lord is great. He's here. He pulled me out of a very dark place where I was like, Lord, take me. I don't need to be here. I don't want to be here. And he saw a purpose, because he didn't take me away. He gave me an opportunity. With a little bit of energy he gave me to keep filling out applications when I was ready to just give up on everything. And then the next day, if I never believed before, those 2 days, I will never forget. July 3rd, July 4th. I will never forget. Anyways, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful summer. Oh, fall is coming, right? Is it here? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, hopefully hurricane season won't be crazy this year. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you in the next vlog. I got to get it edited, so actually you'll see this before you see that, because I'm going to go ahead and post this today. What is today? August 7th. So yeah, unedited, raw, uncut. So just throw this on. Oh, well, this is in the video now, so I hope you just throw it on while you do your laundry or whatever. And there's no ads on this video, or at least it shouldn't be, because I am not monetized. So hopefully you just. Anyways, I'm rambling. Anyways, bye.